So I love using the looper to practice with. It's a way that you can practice many different aspects of the guitar all at the same time. So I'm going to show you how I like to use the looper. So first off, I use it to compose. So I'm going to come up with a chord progression that I can solo on top of. Basically, I'm creating my own backing track. This can be a throwaway chord progression, or it can be something that I want to pursue as an actual song that I want to write. So I'm going to come up with a simple chord progression. In this case, I'm going to be in the key of A minor, and I'm going to play A minor, F, C, G. My first layer is going to be just simple chords. One tip that I like to give people is when you are looping, press the loop pedal right where you would strum. And when you get out of the loop, it's the same thing. So when I'm on the last chord, I get out of the loop with the same firm press right where the pick would be, as if there's a string tied between your foot and the pick. Okay, so here's layer number one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's layer number one. Next, I often like to add a bass track. And I use a Boss octave pedal emulation. This gives me the notes that I'm playing one octave lower. And I'm just going to more or less play the root notes of those chords that I just played. So I'm going to hit the looper again. And notice I didn't even need to press the looper again. It is just continuously recording at this point. I'm going to turn it off now. So for the next layer, I'm going to use some caged chord shapes for those 4 chords that I just played. So for the A minor chord, maybe I'll play the E minor shape of A minor. So I just took an E minor chord and moved it up to make an A minor bar chord. Maybe for the second chord, maybe I'll play just a smaller part of that actually. That's like the first chord of Stairway to Heaven is part of the E minor shape of A minor. All right, the next chord is F. So maybe I'll play the D shape of F. D, D sharp, E, F. Then the next chord is C. Maybe I'll do this. There's the A shape of C. A sharp, B, C, and then maybe the E shape of G. Maybe I'll play just this part of it. So here's my loop. So I'm going to hit record and I'm going to play those as maybe an arpeggio. So now I'm going to do one more layer. So I'm going to play another version of those caged chords, but up higher. So maybe I'll do the A minor shape of A minor, basically just taking this A minor chord and moving it up an octave. Maybe I'll just play a little part of that. And then maybe I'll play my typical F chord shape, but up an octave. For C, maybe I'll do the D shape of C, and maybe the A shape of G. So let me add that in. I'm going to add a little reverb to this, and maybe play short chords or something. So now I've got a nice backing track that I can practice with.